Have you ever woken up in the morning feeling weaker than when you went to bed? For many people over 60, this isn't just getting older. It's actually a sign that something is missing from your bedtime routine. The good news is, you can change that starting tonight. Here's the reality. After age 60, your body starts losing muscle at a surprising rate, sometimes up to 8% every single year. If you do the math, by the time you're 80, you could lose nearly half of your strength. And that's not just a number on a chart. That's why the stairs suddenly feel steeper, why sitting down and getting up from a chair feels harder, and why simple daily tasks start to feel like workouts. But here's the part almost nobody talks about. Your body does most of its best repair and rebuilding work while you sleep. When you reach deep sleep, your system releases a surge of growth hormone, that your body's natural repair crew working overnight. The challenge is that most people go to bed without giving their body the fuel it needs to actually rebuild those muscles. Without the right nutrition before bedtime, your body ends up working hard all night, but has nothing to work with. That's where this video comes in. I'm going to share with you 8 powerful bedtime snacks, each one backed by real science, that can help stop hidden muscle loss in its tracks. These aren't trendy supplements or expensive powders. They're simple, real foods you can easily enjoy before bed. And the best part, they'll help you wake up feeling stronger, more balanced, and more energized to take on your day. So let's dive in. Number 8. Whole grain toast with almond butter. Think of this as your overnight muscle guardian. Most people don't realize this, but around 2 or 3 in the morning, while you're sound asleep, your glucose stores are running low. Your brain still needs fuel, so your body starts looking for a backup source of energy. And unfortunately, it often turns to your own muscle tissue, breaking it down to create sugar. It's like burning your furniture just to keep the fireplace running. That's why whole grain toast with almond butter is such a clever bedtime choice. It helps prevent this midnight muscle robbery. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Bread before bed. Isn't that just going to make me gain weight? But here's the key. This isn't about eating fluffy white bread loaded with sugar. We're talking about dense, fiber-rich, whole grain or sprouted bread. Think of it like putting a slow-burning log on your fireplace. It gives your body a steady release of energy through the night without the crash. When you're shopping, look for bread that lists whole grain or sprouted grain as the first ingredient, with at least 3 grams of fiber and 4 grams of protein per slice. Brands like Ezekiel or Dave's Killer Bread are excellent options. Now, let's talk about the almond butter. Not the sugary, flavored kind you want. Pure, natural almond butter. Just 2 tablespoons deliver about 8 grams of plant-based protein. But the real star here is magnesium. Did you know that almost 80% of seniors are low in magnesium? This mineral is like the master key that allows your body to actually use the protein you eat. Without enough magnesium, it doesn't matter how much protein you get, your muscles can't use it effectively. Magnesium also plays other important roles. It relaxes your muscles, calms your nervous system, and even helps regulate your heartbeat. Many seniors who suffer from restless sleep, leg cramps, or muscle twitches may simply be low in magnesium without realizing it. On top of that, almond butter contains healthy monounsaturated fats. These fats slow down digestion, turning your snack into a time-release capsule of nutrition. They also stabilize blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and support hormone production, including growth hormone, which peaks while you sleep. Research backs this up. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed older adults for 12 weeks and found that those who consumed protein with carbohydrates before bed preserved significantly more muscle than those who didn't eat at night. Here's the best way to prepare this snack. Toast 1 slice of whole grain bread until it's golden brown, then spread 2 tablespoons of almond butter on top. That gives you about 300 calories and around 12 to 15 grams of protein. Plenty to protect your muscles without weighing you down before bed. Some people like to add a few thin slices of banana on top for potassium and natural sweetness, but that part is optional. It's simple, it's effective, and it gives your body exactly what it needs to guard your muscles while you sleep. Number 7. Turkey roll-ups with cheese. This snack is what I like to call the protein tag team. If your muscles were a construction site, turkey and cheese would be the perfect contractor duo. One delivers the building materials quickly, and the other keeps the project going all night long. Let's start with turkey. Turkey breast is rich in leucine, one of the most important amino acids for muscle growth. In fact, leucine is like the switch that tells your body, all right, let's build. Without it, nothing gets built. No matter how much protein you eat, your body needs about 2.5 grams of leucine to trigger muscle building, and just 3 ounces of turkey delivers that amount almost perfectly. The catch is that turkey protein is digested very quickly. It gives you a spike of amino acids in about 30 minutes to 2 hours, which is great for immediate repair. But what about the rest of the night? That's where cheese comes in. Now, I know cheese sometimes gets a bad reputation, but for seniors, certain types are actually golden. Real cheeses like Swiss, mozzarella, or cheddar are rich in casein protein. Casein digests slowly, forming a protective gel in your stomach that releases amino acids steadily for 6 to 8 hours. That means you're getting both quick and long-lasting protein in one simple snack. Together, turkey and cheese are like having a personal trainer and a night nurse working side by side while you sleep. But turkey isn't just about protein, it also delivers phosphorus, a mineral that helps maintain muscle structure and supports energy production. When you're buying turkey, choose natural or minimally processed slices. Look for labels that say no nitrates added or uncured. For cheese, pick quality over quantity. A thin slice of Swiss or a small cube of cheddar is plenty. Swiss cheese is especially good. It's naturally higher in protein and lower in sodium. 3 small turkey roll-ups provide around 20 to 25 grams of protein, yet only about 150 to 200 calories. You can even make a batch in advance and keep them in the fridge for whenever hunger strikes before bed. Here's a pro tip. Add a thin slice of avocado inside each roll-up. The healthy fats slow digestion even more and add potassium, which supports muscle function. Just don't overdo it. We want a snack, not a full meal. Number 6. Hard-boiled eggs with avocado. Now let us move on to what I like to call the complete muscle recovery system that nature designed perfectly. Forget the outdated advice that eggs are bad for you. That myth has probably cost more seniors their strength than almost anything else. Eggs are one of the best, most complete proteins you can eat. They contain all 9 essential amino acids in the exact ratios your body needs. Scientists actually call eggs the reference protein, meaning they measure other proteins against eggs to see how effective they are. 2 hard-boiled eggs give you about 12 grams of protein, plus plenty of leucine to trigger muscle growth. The timing of egg digestion is also perfect for bedtime. They're not super fast like turkey, and they're not ultra-slow like cheese. Instead, they provide a steady release of amino acids for about 3 to 4 hours, perfect for the first half of your night when your body does most of its muscle repair. But here's where things get even better. Pair those eggs with avocado. Avocado is what I like to call the time extender. Its healthy fats slow down digestion, turning those eggs into a sustained release protein system. And the benefits don't stop there. Half an avocado gives you more potassium than a banana, about 500 milligrams. Potassium is essential for muscle contractions, nerve function, and repair. Avocado also boosts the absorption of antioxidants in eggs, like selenium and lutein. Research shows that adding avocado to a meal can increase antioxidant absorption by 300 to 500%. And don't forget about choline, found in egg yolks. Choline supports the communication between your nerves and muscles, helping prevent age-related muscle decline. Yolks also contain dietary cholesterol, which your body uses to produce hormones like testosterone and growth hormones that decline with age and contribute to muscle loss. Preparation is simple. Hard-boil a batch of eggs so they're ready to grab. Slice open a ripe avocado, sprinkle with a little sea salt, and enjoy together. The combination gives you around 250 to 300 calories, 14 to 16 grams of protein, healthy fats, potassium, and a complete spectrum of vitamins and minerals. And here's a crucial tip. Eat the yolks. There, where most of the nutrients are. The old egg white only advice has been completely debunked by modern science. This duo is quick, portable, and gives your body everything it needs to start repairing muscle the moment you drift off to sleep. That's the first 3 snacks in our list, from whole grain toast with almond butter to hard-boiled eggs with avocado. Each one works in a different way, but together they show just how powerful real food can be in protecting your strength after sick. We've already covered 3 powerful bedtime snacks: whole grain toast with almond butter, turkey roll-ups with cheese, and hard-boiled eggs with avocado. Each of those choices works in its own unique way to preserve muscle strength overnight. But we're just getting started. The next snacks take things to a whole new level, combining minerals, antioxidants, and protein strategies that transform your bedtime into a true recovery window. Number 5. Mixed nuts and seeds bowl. If you're used to reaching for a handful of nuts as a snack during the day, you might be surprised to learn how effective they can be before bedtime, especially when you combine different types into a small bowl. I like to think of this as a mineral treasure chest that doubles as time-release nutrition. Here's why this works so well. Each nut and seed digests at a different rate and provides a different set of nutrients. When you mix them together, you create a cascade effect that supports your muscles all night long. It's almost like having a team of specialists, each one taking a shift while you sleep. Let's break it down. Pistachios are the headliners here. These little green gems contain more natural melatonin than any other nut. Actually more than most melatonin supplements you'd find on the shelf. They also bring tryptophan, the amino acid that your body converts into serotonin and melatonin. That means better sleep quality, which translates directly into stronger muscle recovery. Next, almonds. These are your magnesium powerhouses. Remember how important magnesium is for activating protein. Just 1 ounce of almonds gives you about 20% of your daily magnesium needs, plus 6 grams of protein. Almonds are also rich in arginine, which helps dilate blood vessels and improve circulation, another way of getting more nutrients to your muscles when they need them most. Walnuts play an entirely different role. They're one of the best plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which fight inflammation. That's huge, because inflammation is one of the biggest barriers to recovery as we age. By calming down that inflammation, walnuts give your muscles a chance to repair without constant interference. Then we have pumpkin seeds. These little powerhouses are loaded with zinc, which is absolutely essential for protein synthesis and hormone production. Zinc deficiency is surprisingly common in older adults, and without it, your body simply can't make full use of the protein you eat. Pumpkin seeds also contain compounds that act like natural anti-inflammatories, giving your recovery process another boost. And finally, Brazil nuts. You only need 1 or 2 of these because they're extremely rich in selenium. Selenium is a powerful antioxidant that protects your muscles from oxidative stress. Too much selenium can be harmful, so stick to just a couple, but that's all it takes to meet your daily needs. When you put all of these together, you get a snack that delivers protein, healthy fats, fiber, magnesium, zinc, selenium, omega-3 south, and natural sleep-supporting compounds all in one simple bowl. The healthy fats slow down digestion, the fiber helps keep your blood sugar steady, and the minerals act like tiny building blocks for your muscles. Here's how to build the perfect bowl. 10 to 12 almonds, 15 menos 20 pistachios, 6 menos 8 walnut halves, 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds, 1 to 2 Brazil nuts. That's it. You can also sprinkle in a few dried tart cherries for extra antioxidants and natural melatonin, but don't overdo it. The goal is steady energy and recovery, not a sugar spike. This combination gives you about 170 to 200 calories and 6 to 8 grams of protein. But the real benefit comes from the mineral density and synergy of all those nutrients working together. Pro tip: prepare several small containers of this mix at the beginning of the week. That way, when bedtime hunger hits, you're ready with a perfectly balanced snack that requires zero prep. Number 4. Tart cherry juice with protein powder. Now we're moving into what I like to call functional nutrition. Foods that don't just fill your stomach, but actually act like medicine for your body. If you've been struggling with poor sleep, aching muscles, or slow recovery, this drink could be a real game changer. Let's start with the tart cherry juice. This isn't just another fruit juice. It's one of nature's richest sources of melatonin. Yes, the same melatonin that your brain produces to help regulate your sleep cycle. Except here, it's coming directly from the cherry itself. The science behind this is impressive. One study published in the European Journal of Nutrition found that participants who drank just 8 ounces of tart cherry juice daily gained an average of 84 extra minutes of sleep per night. Not only that, but their sleep quality improved too. For older adults who often struggle with fragmented or shallow sleep, that's potentially life-changing. But the benefits go even deeper. Tart cherries are packed with anthocyanins, the powerful antioxidants that give cherries their rich red color. These compounds hunt down and neutralize inflammation-causing molecules that damage muscle tissue. Research with endurance athletes showed that those who drank tart cherry juice had 47% less muscle soreness and recovered their strength 23% faster than the placebo group. Imagine what that could do for someone over 60 who is dealing with everyday stiffness or lingering muscle fatigue. Now, tart cherry juice alone is good, but when you combine it with protein powder, you take it to the next level. The natural sugars in the juice actually help transport amino acids from the protein into your muscles more efficiently. It's like giving your delivery truck an express lane straight to your muscle cells. For the protein powder, the gold standard here is casein, the same slow-digesting protein found in cottage cheese. Casein forms a gel in your stomach, releasing amino acids slowly for 6 to 8 hours, basically acting like an IV drip of muscle-building nutrients while you sleep. If you can't find casein, a high-quality whey protein also works very well, especially since the cherry juice itself helps slow digestion a little. When you're choosing protein powder, look for brands that are third-party tested and free from artificial sweeteners, dyes, or fillers. Clean protein is what you want. Here, nothing that will interfere with your sleep. Here's the recipe. Mix 20 to 30 grams of protein powder into 8 ounces of 100% pure tart cherry juice. Not a cherry cocktail or a blend with added sugar. You want the real stuff. It's usually a bit more expensive, but it's worth it for the concentration of active compounds. Drink this about 60 to 90 minutes before bed. That gives your body time to start breaking down the protein, while the natural melatonin from the cherries begins to work. The combination provides about 150 to 200 calories, steady overnight protein, antioxidants, and sleep support all in one glass. Worried about waking up for bathroom trips? Here's a simple fix. Stop drinking other fluids about 2 hours before bed. Then have this drink as your final beverage. Your body will use it for digestion and recovery, not just fill your bladder. Want to take it up another notch? Add a pinch of cinnamon. Cinnamon helps stabilize blood sugar and has its own anti-inflammatory effects. Plus, it makes the drink taste like dessertly. This dessert is actively working to rebuild your muscles while you sleep. At this point, we've now covered 5 bedtime snacks that each bring something unique to the table. Toast with almond butter prevents midnight muscle breakdown. Turkey and cheese deliver fast and slow proteins in perfect harmony. Eggs with avocado provide complete protein and healthy fats for steady repair. Mixed nuts and seeds supply a broad spectrum of minerals and healthy fats. And tart cherry juice with protein powder combines sleep support with powerful muscle recovery. Each of these isn't just food, it's fuel. Fuel for your muscles, fuel for your sleep, fuel for your independence as you age. In the next section, we're going to look at snacks number 3 and number 2, including one classic food that bodybuilders swore by decades ago, and one modern favorite that works like a slow-drip muscle protector. These next options might surprise you with just how effective they can be. We've now built a solid foundation with 5 powerful bedtime snacks each, one designed to help you sleep deeper and wake up stronger. But now we're moving into the top tier, the final 3. These aren't just snacks, they're strategies. Think of them as overnight insurance for your muscles, helping to fight off age-related decline while giving your body the exact resources it needs. Let's dive straight in. Number 3, Greek yogurt with berries and flaxseed. If there's one food that's been quietly waiting in almost everyone's fridge to reveal its superpowers, it's Greek yogurt. And when you combine it with a few smart additions, it becomes one of the most effective bedtime snacks for muscle recovery you could possibly eat. Here's why. Greek yogurt is naturally high in casein protein. Unlike whey, which digests quickly, casein is slow and steady. That means it keeps feeding your muscles amino acids for 6 to 8 hours. Essentially, it babysits your muscles all night long, protecting them from breakdown. But Greek yogurt isn't just about protein, it's also loaded with calcium. And calcium isn't only for your bones. Your muscles rely on calcium to contract and relax properly. Without enough of it, your recovery suffers, and your risk of nighttime cramping skyrockets. Now, let's talk about the add-ons. Berries, whether blueberries, raspberries, or strawberries, are packed with antioxidants. These compounds actively repair the tiny micro tears that form in muscle fibers, reducing soreness and speeding up recovery. They also contain vitamin C, which your body uses to produce collagen. Collagen is crucial not just for skin, but also for tendons, ligaments, and the connective tissues that hold your muscles together. Then we sprinkle in ground flaxseed. Why flaxseed? Because it's one of the richest plant sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation. It also adds fiber, which stabilizes blood sugar and prevents those spikes and crashes that can wake you up at night. Plus, flaxseed brings lignant natural compounds that act like antioxidants and hormone balancers. Together, this trio, Greek yogurt, berries, and flaxseed, creates a snack that checks every box. Slow digesting protein, muscle calming calcium, antioxidant-rich recovery support, and anti-inflammatory omega-3s. Here's a simple recipe. 3/4 cup plain Greek yogurt. Go for unsweetened, about 15 to 20 grams of protein. 1/2 cup mixed berries, fresh or frozen, but thaw frozen ones first. 1 tablespoon ground flaxseed. Mix it all together and enjoy about 200 calories and nearly 20 grams of high-quality protein. The sweetness comes naturally from the berries, and the texture is creamy, crunchy, and satisfying. Pro tip: if you want an extra sleep boost, add a drizzle of raw honey. Just half a teaspoon is enough. Honey slightly raises insulin, which helps tryptophan enter the brain and convert into serotonin and melatonin. Translation: faster sleep onset, deeper rest, and better recovery. It's no wonder many athletes and trainers swear by Greek yogurt before bed. For seniors, it's even more valuable because it supports bone strength, joint health, and muscle preservation all in one bowl. Number 2. Cottage cheese with pineapple. Now, this one might surprise you. Cottage cheese has been a staple in the bodybuilding world for decades, and for good reason. It's one of the most powerful muscle-preserving foods you can eat before bed. Here's the secret. Cottage cheese is the richest natural source of casein protein. We've talked about casein already, but here's why it matters so much. When you sleep, your body goes without food for 7 to 9 hours. Without a steady supply of amino acids, your body starts breaking down muscle tissue for fuel. Casein prevents that by releasing protein slowly all night long. Think of it as putting your muscles on an IV drip while you sleep. But there's another element that makes cottage cheese unique. It's high in leucine. Leucine is the single most important amino acid for triggering muscle protein synthesis. Without leucine, your body can't switch on the muscle repair mode. And as we age, our bodies become less sensitive to leucine, which means we need more of it to get the same effect. Cottage cheese provides that in spades. Now, why pair it with pineapple? For 2 reasons. First, pineapple adds natural sweetness and vitamin C, which supports collagen formation. But more importantly, pineapple contains bromelain, a natural enzyme that helps reduce inflammation and improves protein digestion. That means your body can actually use more of the protein from the cottage cheese instead of wasting it. The result: a snack that not only provides the best type of overnight protein, but also maximizes its absorption and reduces muscle soreness. Here's a simple way to prepare it. 1/2 cup cottage cheese, low fat or full fat, depending on your preference. 1/2 cup diced fresh pineapple. That's about 150 calories and 14 grams of protein, with almost no prep required. If you prefer a savory version, you can swap pineapple for cucumber slices and a sprinkle of black pepper. Either way, it's simple, satisfying, and incredibly effective. One thing to note: some people worry about dairy before bed, causing digestive issues. If you're sensitive, look for lactose-free cottage cheese. It has the same benefits, without the discomfort. Pro tip: add a teaspoon of chia seeds for extra omega-3, south and fiber. That small addition slows digestion even more, keeping the amino acid release steady through the night. Cottage cheese with pineapple may not look fancy, but it's one of the best kept secrets in the world of muscle recovery. It's stood the test of time for athletes, and now it's proving to be just as valuable for seniors who want to protect their strength and independence. We've now reached the point where we've covered 7 powerful bedtime snacks. To recap briefly: almond butter on toast protects muscles from breakdown. Turkey and cheese combine fast and slow proteins. Eggs with avocado bring balanced protein and fats. Mixed nuts and seeds provide a broad mineral spectrum. Tart cherry juice with protein powder enhances sleep and recovery. Greek yogurt with berries and flaxseed offers antioxidants plus steady protein. Cottage cheese with pineapple delivers leucine-packed casein with anti-inflammatory enzymes. Each one of these isn't just healthy eating. They're targeted strategies designed to fight off age-related muscle loss, improve sleep quality, and keep your body functioning at its best. And now, it is time to reveal the #1 bedtime snack, the snack that takes everything we've learned so far and brings it together into one simple but powerful option. This final choice may surprise you, but once you hear the science, you'll understand why so many health professionals recommend it as the ultimate pre-sleep muscle protector. We've reached the grand finale. Out of all the bedtime snacks for protecting muscle and improving recovery, one stands at the very top. It's simple, affordable, and backed by some of the strongest research on nutrition for aging muscles. #1. A warm glass of milk with a scoop of collagen peptides. Yes, milk. Something so basic, so familiar, and yet so powerful when it comes to overnight recovery. Let's break down why this humble drink deserves the #1 spot. Milk contains the perfect balance of 2 proteins, whey and casein. Whey digests quickly, giving your muscles an immediate supply of amino acids to kickstart repair. Casein digests slowly, drip-feeding those same amino acids over the course of several hours. That one-two punch makes milk uniquely suited for nighttime recovery. But milk offers more than just protein. It's packed with calcium, vitamin D in fortified versions, magnesium, and potassium, all critical minerals for bone health, muscle contraction, and relaxation. These nutrients calm the nervous system, help regulate sleep, and reduce the chance of cramps. Now, here's where we supercharge it. Add a scoop of collagen peptides. Collagen is the most abundant protein in your body. It's the main building block for skin, tendons, ligaments, and cartilage. As we age, collagen production declines, leading to joint stiffness, slower recovery, and even loss of skin elasticity. Supplementing with collagen provides the amino acids glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, which are rarely found in high amounts in other proteins. These amino acids go directly into repairing connective tissues, reducing joint pain, and even supporting smoother skin. But the real magic happens when collagen and milk are combined. Collagen doesn't contain much leucine, the amino acid that triggers muscle protein synthesis, but milk does. That means when you drink milk with collagen, you get both leucine from the milk to spark the muscle repair process, and collagen peptides to strengthen the scaffolding around your muscles. Add in the warmth of the drink itself, and you have another hidden benefit. It signals your body to relax. Warm liquids raise your core temperature slightly, which then drops as you lie down, telling your brain it's time to sleep. And collagen provides glycine, an amino acid shown to promote deeper, more restful sleep. The recipe couldn't be simpler. 1 cup warm milk, cow's milk, lactose-free milk, or even fortified soy milk if you prefer, and 1 scoop, about 10 grams, collagen peptides, stirred until dissolved, optional, a sprinkle of cinnamon or nutmeg for flavor, and extra antioxidants. This combination is soothing, filling, and provides about 12 grams of complete protein, plus specialized collagen peptides. It's like tucking your muscles in for the night with a blanket of nutrients. For seniors especially, this bedtime ritual addresses multiple needs at once: stronger bones, more resilient joints, improved sleep quality, and preserved muscle mass. It's not just a snack, it's a nightly insurance policy for your health. Closing section: why bedtime snacks matter more than you think. Now that we've gone through all 8 of the best bedtime snacks, let's step back and talk about why this really matters, especially for those of us over 60. As Dr. Mark Turner often reminds us here on Health 365 Day, what you eat at night decides how well your body rebuilds itself tomorrow. Think about that. Nighttime is the longest fasting period your body goes through in a 24-hour cycle. Without the right nutrition before bed, your body spends much of the night breaking down muscle instead of building it. Over time, that accelerates muscle loss, weakens your bones, and leaves you waking up stiff and sore. But when you give your body targeted nutrition, protein, healthy fats, minerals, and sleep-supporting compounds, you flip the script. Instead of breaking down, your body repairs. Instead of losing strength, you gain resilience. Instead of tossing and turning, you fall into deeper, more restorative sleep. The result: you wake up stronger, with more energy, less stiffness, and a body that's ready to carry you through another day. And for older adults, maintaining that strength is the key to independence, vitality, and enjoying life on your own terms. Here's a quick recap of the top 8 bedtime snacks for seniors over 60. 1. Warm milk with collagen peptides, the ultimate blend of fast and slow protein, joint protection, and sleep support. 2. Cottage cheese with pineapple, kiss-enriched leucine, packed with bromelain to fight inflammation. 3. Greek yogurt with berries and flaxseed antioxidants, omega-3 south, and steady protein release. 4. Tart cherry juice with protein powder, boosts melatonin for sleep, fights soreness, and protects muscle. 5. Mixed nuts and seeds, magnesium, zinc, selenium, and healthy fats for recovery. 6. Eggs with avocado, balanced protein and fats that keep you satisfied through the night. 7. Turkey and cheese roll-ups, a perfect combination of fast and slow proteins, plus sleep-friendly. 8. Almond butter on whole grain toast, slow-burning energy and vitamin E for overnight repair. Notice the pattern. Every single one combines protein with either healthy fats, minerals, or sleep-enhancing compounds. That's the formula. Feedyourmuscles.com your nervous system and set yourself up for deep recovery. Final thoughts. At the end of the day, bedtime snacks aren't about eating more, they're about eating smarter. Choosing the right foods in the evening could be the difference between waking up groggy and achy, or waking up refreshed and strong. If you've ever thought muscle loss after 60 was inevitable, think again. With the right nutrition, especially at night, you can slow it down, stop it, and in many cases, even reverse it. So tonight, instead of going to bed on an empty stomach or grabbing a sugary treat, try one of these 8 powerful snacks. Start with the one that sounds easiest for you and make it a nightly ritual. Over time, your muscles, joints, and energy levels will thank you. And remember, as Dr. Mark Turner always says, health isn't built in the gym or the doctor's office, it's built in the little choices you make every single day, especially before you sleep.